Hi there, Rebecca here, and I decided to start getting ready on camera today. So I'm going to, from start to finish, film myself getting ready. I'm going to a play tonight, and I'm starting from scratch. So my hair's wet and up. I'm letting it dry a little bit before I start doing it. I have obviously no makeup on, and I absolutely love this stuff. It's not too shimmery. I find that a lot of primers have just a ton of shimmer in them, and I find that that kind of messes up. Well, it depends on what kind of look you're going for, but a lot of times it changes the look of your eyeshadow. So I'm putting a little bit of primer under my eyes because I'm going to do a fun bright color underneath and I want it to stay. I'm going to start with just Sonia Kashuk blending brush, and I think I'm going to start with Unreal, which is this color right here. And I'm going to put this all over my lid and a little in my crease, but I'm really going to pack it on in the middle. Well, that's that. And in my crease, this is from Kirkland. This is actually a Costco brush set that I got that I really, really like. Unattainable. This one right here. And I'm just gonna start on the inside of my eye and just put it in my crease. I find that if I start on the outside of my eye with my crease color, it gets too concentrated, so I start on the inside now. Let's see, I'm gonna blend it out a little bit. This is a Sonia Kashuk angled brush, but I find that it works really good for blending, so I'm going to blend this out a little bit. I'm going to go in with a tinier brush. This is from e.l.f. This is just a professional eyeshadow brush from e.l.f. And I'm going to use Undercover. It's the lightest shade in the palette for my brow bone. And I'm going to blend that a little more. Now I'm going to go back in with my pencil brush, or my crease brush, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to take a little bit of Unbridled, which is right here. Let's see if I can get it. Right here. And it is kind of a brick, kind of like a dark brick color. I'm going to take this one. I don't know the exact names for brushes, but Sonia Kashuk's brushes don't have the type on them, but I just use what works. So I'm going to take this one and kind of just do my V with it. So I'm going to get this line first, and then a little bit in. Now I'm going to blend it again. And that's a little big for this blending, so I'm going to take another e.l.f., just an e.l.f. medium shadow brush to blend this out. Now I'm going to take my two eye crayons from Ulta that I pretty much end up using in everyday makeups because I love them. And I'm gonna use my white one, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner to brighten the eye. And I think that just, you can see it, just kind of opens the eye. And let's see, I'm going to take my other color, kind of my rose gold color, and I'm going to put that under. I'm going to put that under my whole eyelid. And these have a little, you know, smudger on the other side. So I'm going to take this tiny itty bitty brush from Real Techniques, which Real Techniques are quickly becoming my favorite. Little bitty one. And I'm going to go back to my palette and take a little more of Unbridled that I put in my corners and put that on like the outer third, and I'm going to kind of connect it up to where I put it in the top. Now I'm going to blend it out just a little bit. And a little more of my white. So it kind of goes from dark all the way to light. Now I'm going to take a little bit of my Maybelline Color Tattoo. And I'm going to put that just right in the middle of my eyelid. And this is going to act as kind of a base for my Bare Minerals eyeshadow. As much as I don't like these for eyeshadow, they work pretty good for the pop, as I like to call it, right in the middle. And that kind of brings a little sparkle into the mix. Now on to eyeliner. I'm still obsessed with my Lorac Front of the Line Pro liquid eyeliner. It is great to work with, has a really awesome tip that's not too flimsy. I find that flimsy ones are where I run into trouble. So I'm going to do a really thin line. Now, a cheat I totally do to wing my eyeliner, you guessed it, you heard it, tape. So what I do, sometimes it takes a little bit of my eyeshadow off, but I just fix it. As I put it So I'm going to take my same little makeup remover brush, or makeup remover wipe, and clear out some of my fallout. That also allows me to get my makeup, even with my wing. And so it's not a stark line between makeup and no makeup. I take back my handy blender, which has kind of a mishmash of all the colors. So we're pretty much done with eyes, except mascara. For my bottom lashes, I always use a waterproof mascara. Otherwise it ends up everywhere. So I like the Turbo Volume Express Waterproof. I used it on my wedding day, and it worked. So I don't know how much more of a test you could put a mascara through. And I just take my spoolie, Sonia Kashuk, kind of I find that if I, clear out my eyelashes with the mascara wand, then it just keeps adding mascara. And I don't like a ton of it. I bought quite a few mascaras in the last few months, and everything from $30 mascaras to $3 mascaras. And nothing seems to beat my Bombshell mascara. And I also bought a new eyelash curler from Ulta, but it doesn't seem all that much different than any other eyelash curler. And a lot of people only use the one side of this. I see a difference, and this is not black, it's kind of a black brown, which I don't usually use, but I'm kind of liking it. These eyelashes always look better than these ones. It's just kind of like one side of your hair always works better than the other. So I'm going to try, I haven't tried this yet, the Ulta Professional Matte Prime. Because I've been wanting to try it. So I would say this is a great, cheaper alternative to the Too Faced, is it Prepped and Prime? Prime and Prepped? Today, something like that. I'm going to use my True Blend from CoverGirl. I think it's my favorite drugstore foundation right now. Lord knows I have plenty of them. I'm going to use my knockoff Beauty Blender today. I clearly have some blemishes I gotta hide, and a little under eye non-pleasantness. Boing by Benefit. Big time fan of this. I'm just going to blend this out with my finger, and it is a little bit lighter than my foundation and my skin tone, so it acts as a highlighter too. I've been finding lately my skin's a little on the drier side, and so if I do a setting powder, it's clinging to the dryness. So I'm only using my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. I sometimes use a powder and this, but I'm just using this right now. I think my favorite part, my Too Faced bronzer. Obsessed. It smells like chocolate. So I like to use my Real Techniques, whatever you want to call this. I call it my bronzing brush because that's what I use it for. And I just kind of do a C of a bronzer. The letter C, not like the C. A little on my temple. I don't make like an ocean of bronzer. And a little bit on my chin with what's ever left. If you find if I dip it back in, dip it, or add more, I use my It's Too Dark Real Techniques brush that's just a little bigger for blush. And it's a good question. What blush? I'm just going to go to my go-to, which is my NARS in Lovejoy. I just love it. And I'm just going to put that, a good rule is 2 fingers from your nose is where you start your blush. So I just kind of sweep it on the apples, and I kind of like to blend everything in. You can see how that looks. Marvelous. Marvelous. I'm going to take this, this is called a bronzing brush. I'm going to use it for a little bit of highlighting. This is from e.l.f. And I haven't tried my new NYX Illuminator yet. So I'm going to. And I'm just going to sweep that on tops of my cheeks. And bridge of my nose. And my, see, this brush sheds. And the chin. And that's that. And now lip. Lip. Well, first let's moisturize. I'm thinking a purplish. I'm thinking a bold lip. So I usually prep my lips. This is what you just saw. I put the moisturizer on them. Oh, by the way, this is Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm in Natural Mint. Not wanting to focus. And then after that, I put a little bit on. Just enough to kind of coat the lips. Then I take my Milani Anti-Feathering Lip Liner. Line my lips, obviously. Especially since I know I'm going to be doing a dark color. So now I'm going to line my lips again with Sephora Nano in Lovely Lilac. And I'm going to cover on my whole lips. So I've colored in my whole lips with my lip liner. And my favorite purplish lipstick at the moment is the Milani Lip Intense Liquid Color. I love this stuff. It's looking like this. Okay, so my camera cut out on me right at the end of lips. Don't mind the hair, I just blew dry it. We're gonna fix that. I finished my lips. I just put some concealer around the edges and a little more of the Milani gloss on top, and that was the finished look. And then I blew dry. I dried my hair. Not on camera because who needs to see that. And now I'm going to straighten it, clipping it. That's a cute look. And then I'm going to spray some L'Oreal Sleek It Iron Straight Heat Spray. And my new ISO straightener. I had to move here to my bathroom to finish up my hair because my straightener didn't want to work in the outlet in my closet. So we'll do that real quick. So I've just pinned half my hair up, put some straightening spray. Just gonna go over it, and then I'm gonna curl it at the ends.